Dadirri is a feeling of belonging, of being a part of nature, of this universe. Dadirri is being in tune with the rhythm of the seasons, of knowing what is happening and what needs to be done. Dadirri is feeling connected with family and friends, even when they are not with us. Dadirri is tuning into what others are feeling without them needing to explain it with words or to be demonstrated. Dadirri is gradually dealing with the sorrow time without rushing for it to be over when the grief is still raw. Dadirri is finding closure by feeling a sense of rebirth and renewal in nature. Dadirri is re-engaging yourself through having a quiet time in nature. Dadirri is feeling your way in a new situation of connecting with the unseen in a spiritual way, and so feeling accepted. Dadirri is lightening of the heart after feeling heavy. Dadirri is noticing landmarks and details, a new place, and so forming a mental map that makes that place familiar. Dadirri is the mother, energy holding onto her family. I believe that the people of this land should also come and connect, and I'm doing my best here to try and get people to connect and walk together and learn about each other, and through that I suppose you can get things happening. What I'm talking about when I'm talking about Daly is not a cult of some kind. It's just a thing, it's a spiritual thing. And how can you connect your Christian faith in the things that are around you, and not just nature, but people that you connect with, either every day, your family, people at work, that sort of thing, and do things at a pace that you feel good about doing things, and because it is, it's also a healing thing too. The rainbow appears in the sky, and we say to the children, you're not allowed to point to the rainbow with your index hand, because your mother might get sick. So we teach them to point to the rainbow because of its importance, and it's a powerful thing for us. When the rainbow is almost ready to die, it has to swim out of the billabongs that we see them come out of during the wet season. And we've got rivers underground, and I'm talking about the aquifer. And the rainbows swim out into the sea through the rivers underground and dies.
Everything in the land, what holds in the land, is everything that talk to us, to our Aboriginal people and other people. That's why we normally say many times, don't destroy that tree, don't destroy that billabong, don't destroy hills, don't destroy everything, because everything is old story for us from long time. No one can deny it. We sometimes, say to the mining company or any big companies, don't destroy that, because everything's there in the land is there. It's a story for us. And That is a very important, because you need to start listening for us, what we have to say and express from our deep inside. We need to say and share and express to you what we feel, not what you feel, but what we feel. But sooner or later, then you will have to feel the same, because you're a human being like us. But because you're not follow your ancestors right through to the ancient time where you come from, otherwise you will be there. Your feelings will be there. It's the same. Sorry to say this straight, but I have to say this. We have been adopted into westernized system, and we have been exercised for a long time. So long, and when the time will be for us to give us a new birth, a new thinking, new way of understanding, new meaning, clear meaning, so that you can help us and we can help you. Where we come from.
God has given the life of the souls for all nations to recognize the spiritual, to recognize where we are and who we are. We Yolmo, we Aboriginals, we are spiritual people. So, some of you are spiritual people too. Some of us are spiritual people. But our spiritual is connected from the roots, from the bone, and from the land, and from the blood, and onward to the stream of relationship. The strong relationship. You almost got strong relationship. It's about time Banda should recognize our friendship and our relationship. That's why we Yolmo call Yapa and Wawa. That's brother and sister. That connection from the spiritual, that you almost got respect for, to the spiritual realm, to understand who we are. And why Miriam was saying, we can feel, in a spiritual realm we can feel. We've got a certain dreamings that can tell us, seeing that I am here, if I'll hear a bird, certain birds crying in the middle of the night or daytime or any time, I can sense that spirit and I'll straight away know something bad is happening. Something bad is happening for my relations. Maybe my sister's died, maybe my brother's gone, or he's sick or something. That's how feeling is. That's how feeling we should know. And it goes by feeling. Yulmo goes by feeling. And that's why Yulmo says, our elders were saying, don't touch that area. Don't go through that area, because that's a sacred place. Who doesn't listen? Who doesn't listen? Me? Who doesn't listen? Because once that land is destroyed by mining or something, the spiritual Mother Earth will cry. And we feel too that we are already destroyed, even though that land will be dug. Our soul will be
goes right down. And that is all about this. That's why we don't want things would happen for knowing a land or any creatures. And that's why disasters are happening. That's why whatever is happening, because we're destroying the land. We're destroying whatever that God has put into our hand. And it's up to us to look after, whether we would have looked after, but was destroyed it. And this is what is spiritual meant to be for all of us to just to put it in our mind. And that's how you will feel. And we want to explain to you, but it's hard. There is no understanding.
The mining that's taking place in different parts of the country, you look at the media and see the people in the Kimberleys doing the same thing, into what you were talking about. And Dadirri. Because some of those places that Aboriginal people believe, whatever you dig up or take out of the land, you're taking part of us as well. And we have to be able to be strong in who we are, so that we can walk comfortably in two worlds. We know that times are going to wait for us, and we're trying to catch up. To catch up to you, to get you to go in a slower pace so that we can all walk together into the future.